the time. Yeah, with you, it seems so different, but I'm okay most of the time. Follow me, follow you. Here we go. Follow me, follow you. Here we go. With you, it seems so different. I'm okay with that. Yeah, with you, it seems so different, but I'm okay. Body washed up on the docks, past the prison, past the ponies, past the burned down church. Some say it was a stowaway, others say he was free. Red sun rising on the black river, flare towers burning bright tonight, like a monument for the stowaway. Past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison. past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison, past the church, past the ponies, past the prison.
I love this for us. Let's do it. This is a song called Rigmarole.
Welcome back. It is Monday, December 4th, and you are tuning in to Koh Show Live. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Check us out on the internet. kohshow.live is our website. And also, if you are feeling generous, you can Venmo us, Venmo at Koh Show Live. We got a special show lined up for you tonight. We got a showcase of Impetus Records, a Delaware-based record company. We'll be talking to co-founder Diego Romero-Aros a little bit later. And we have two of Impetus's bands here tonight, Think Machine and Death by Indie. We're going to start things off with Death by Indie. So Death by Indie, the stage is yours. Let's go.
Wow. Thanks, Chris.
Death by Indie Destiny shall be revealed.
Oh my God. With
The song cube.
cube.
Well, the plastic broke, but the cube's still intact.
Chris, there's a cube at your feet. What song did it land on?
What did it land on?
Final save.
Oh my God, yes.
All right.
It's time.
God damn it. Destiny speaks.
Well,
It's time.
I'm sorry, I'm flabbergasted. Okay.
Turn it on, the time is right. A vocal song of my life. I hit record, I play it fine. I play it back, it sounds divine. Something just doesn't feel right. Shut down, shut down. Shouldn't let the file save, file save. Shouldn't have to file save, file save. Shouldn't let the file save, file save. Shouldn't have to file save, file save. It's supposed to be easy. A right click, a wrong turn. But I've got my own intentions. Art inventions, not political conventions. Something to ease my mind. Make me forget about everything. And I'm learning how to control myself when it doesn't go the way I want it to. But sometimes it's not up to me. Nothing I can undo now.
on the set for last. Switch guitars, but not mics.
Okay.
Warmed
That
up.
was a good warm-up.
All right.
So is the rest of the set list?
Yes.
No, they're gonna
Maybe.
throw cubes at me every time.
That was. I'm so sorry.
Part of the plan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What you wanted, so what you need. We can go nothing. Cut you off, drag you down, pull me out. Cut you off, throw me around. Don't have good time, drag me down. Woo! Whoa! Whew. Okay, let's go. No, we got a tune. Shit.
That's a myth, right?
This one's called Pup. You know it. You love it. Or you're gonna love the later songs too.
And you really got one of these strings.
Yeah, sorry. Yep. Killing it. Beautiful.
Jokes.
Any jokes?
Yeah, you know, this song, I was online looking at Death by Indie stuff, and there was like a Google result. It said like, Pup by Death by Indie. I thought
Hey.
that's kind of funny.
We should name a song Bye.
So, yeah.
We should just name a song Bye. So it's Bye Bye.
I'm
Death by
easily
Indie.
entertained though, so.
All right.
feel myself, what I am of. I'm getting sick of fighting the stuff inside my head. Thinks that I'm dead, I'm calling it As our apology for the Cube fiasco, I would like to dedicate this next song to our host, Chris. But we were gonna do that anyway. But not the Cube.
I just wish I could have caught it.
All right.
It's another speedy one.
They all are today. Contract.
Oh, yeah.
And this one's for Corey. Hummus.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I've been wanting to meet you. I've been sitting around. Need to feel you on my tongue. I just need to find out. It's sitting right in a pretty little shop. The yellow sleeve is
you did on drums there, Mike. That was good.
Okay.
That wasn't on the original set list. So anything goes. You hear that, viewers at home?
Where's my, give me a pick.
Pick?
Yeah. I think mine fell off the amp. That's fine. If anyone sees this triangle bass pick, it's mine. That's not mine. Alright. Educated people, they go to school and they learn about the world and they learn that it's shit and then they want to fix it so they become punks. If you're gonna call yourself a punk, be fucking doing shit, not just going to shows and listening to music. It's about activism. Alright. Oh God. Whatever.
Life's much better than you think it is. What you tell us those capitalist pigs. I see those people walking down the street today. Everybody's looking down at their feet today. I see the clothes to put on your body. I hit you to your trend, trying to be somebody. I don't know how we got here. I do know what I should do. What's wrong, no money? And don't know me. What do I need? Oh, my God. I see you getting out to me. I'm finding out what makes me happy. Before the time I say I do not want what you fucking calls me. I'm not oversharing. I want to be set free. No solution. See you search and shut. Oh, come and jump. Don't say you will jump.
This next one, we're literally going to settle down so the rhythm section doesn't die on stage.
Oh my God. Oh, I found it! Yes! Fuck it. Oh my God, my pants are gonna rip live on the Koh Show. Okay. Pants shitter. I could be pants ripper.
Get the pants ripper camera guy.
I got it. All right. Listen, oh yeah, that's a good thing to.
Me? Oh, fuck.
All right, yeah. We're so happy to be here. We love the Koh Show. We love everyone on the Koh Show, everything that goes into it, all the bands that play, all the people who run it. It's fantastic. I hope it exists forever and ever and ever until you don't want to do it and then take a break. All right.
might be on the release after the release after the next.
What do you mean that'll be on your like third album in the future?
From now, yeah. We've got a few more in between. Some are EPs. We're releasing an album early next year, hopefully beginning of March, something like that. A lot of these songs are on it. Some of the next few are not. Do you ever wear a pair of women's pants and then you go to put something in your pocket and there's like a pocket shape and there's no fucking pocket? There's no pocket. It's ridiculous. It's the illusion of a pocket.
And at the same time, when you're in need, anyone will give you the shirt off their back, but they will not give you their pants.
Oh my God. All right. This one's called...
Some pants have pockets, some others don't. Some dresses have pockets, but the others don't. Some others have pockets, but they really don't. I wanna have pockets for all my shit. If you don't have pockets, it's because of them. Why do we look like? Big pocket, big pocket. Big pocket. Another mission too small for my chopstick. I wish the world bigger. Get all of it. You're a woman. You're a woman. You're a woman's best. You're a woman's best. Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to turn around the back now. I don't have pockets. Oh shit! I got my bag. I got a big bag. I got my bag. Some pants have pockets, and others don't. Walls have pockets. Walls have pockets. Hearts have pockets. Watch your pockets tight, hand in your pocket. Watch your pockets tight, hand in your pocket. With one hand, you take it out. With one hand, you take it out. Some pockets are bigger than others. Some pockets are bigger than others. But your man's too small. But your man's too small.
Oh my
Pockets.
God.
Pockets by Death by
Tree
India.
Hugger. It's Tree Hugger. Don't tune.
I hope they got everyone's eyes on that. Yours, mine.
That song might never come out, so come see us live. Okay. This next one is a lovely tune. It involves the melody harp amongst things.
I don't know if I'm gonna use that.
Okay, then don't use it.
During this song?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna start.
Think about reasons to believe. I'm thinking about believing. What do I see in myself? I walk around, I look around, I sit about by the trees. Then I hug the tree. I hug the tree. You walk around the same old town. I'm looking for the kazoo. I'm looking for the kazoo. Does anybody see that kazoo? Oh wait a second. Sorry about that. I'm too sorry about that. other things that might come up, other things in our minds, like record shopping all the time.
So since the song we were supposed to play last, we ended up playing first, thanks to the fate of the song cube, we have one more song. It is also a new one. We've only played it once before. It's called Chemical Plant Experiment Gone Wrong, number 3. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. These microplastics, oh my god. Or Mean Knife. Do I play with a pick? Yeah, I do. Which I knew it is. All right. Ready?
Think Machine's up next. Thanks, Impetus.
Go Impetus Records.
Death by Indy, everybody. Death by Indy.
I'm available. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
No longer available.
Great work, guys. Get off stage, please. We may have a stool.
Perch on an amp or something.
Can we steal your stool? Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Stealing your seat. This feels more tenable for
All right.
duration of an
Yeah. So that was Death by Indy. They are one of two bands tonight, showcased from Impetus Records. And we have with us tonight Diego Romero Aros, and he is one of the co-founders of Impetus Records. And so let's get into Impetus Records. What's it all about? How did it all begin?
Sure. So Impetus is a record label based out of Wilmington that is meant effectively to document like the pocket of like punk and independent music that exists here, or at least some portion of it. It started when basically a bit of a background is that like when I was in high school, like graduating high school in like the mid 20 teens.
Gosh, you're making me feel old now. God.
Yeah, we were like 17, getting ready to graduate, and there was a band I was in called Paint the Sun. There was another band called the Subterraneans, and then a band that actually was kind of a precursor to Think Machine called Shooting Shark. And our kind of little scene, we were all like trying to figure out how to put out records, and no one really knew how to do that, and no one really seemed to have any interest in anything we were doing. And then like we all broke up kind of in the mix of all of those things happening. So then there was definitely no interest in putting anything out from us. So but we'd all kind of had things recorded or kind of in the works. So it mostly existed just because it felt like there was some reason. It felt like there was, we all wanted to put it out. Like we all wanted it to exist, even if like no one else really cared whether or not it did. So we decided to just kind of do it ourselves. So I never really viewed it as like my label, just because it wasn't. I view it kind of almost like a custodial kind of thing. So it mostly exists at this point. By the time those records were coming out, all of us had started new bands. I was in a band called Merger.
So when is this? Like Impetus is starting, and it's like what year exactly?
Yeah, so all of those like breakups and kind of formation of new bands started in like 2015, 2016. 2017 is when the first record came out. That was the Subterranean 7-inch. Those were 3 tracks that the band had recorded at the high school. We all a lot of us went to like Cap Calloway, and like they had like a studio that they were allowed to,
you
like,
art
demo.
kids.
Yeah.
Art students.
Yeah. A lot of us are theater kids too. I have this theory that theater kids have like a 2-track pipeline. They either become punks or they become like a cappella kids. It's really hard one way or the other. So they had access to this like studio, and so they recorded those and then broke up. So that was kind of the first thing that we were like able to like put out, because it was the one that was like ready to go. But it took about a year of me figuring out how to like fill out forms for like manufacturing like records, and like also saving money to do that, and then just like production timelines, because I didn't know anything about putting a record out at all. The first record came out in 2017, and then from then on it's just kind of been a couple releases every year.
Cool.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit then about like Impetus House. You know, I was on your website today reading a little bit about it,
Yeah.
and Impetus House seems to be like this hub, this incubator for kind of Delaware punk scene, and you know, doesn't necessarily have to be limited to that. But what's it like there, and how's it all go down?
Yeah, sure. So right around the same time the label started, we were all also like, most of us either had graduated recently, like within the previous year, or like we're about to, and none of us wanted to like live at our parents' house anymore, and kind of all thought it'd be cool to like just live in a place together. So initially there were like 6, 7 of us that kind of moved in, but very quickly it was just like, okay, like we're
Music
the only ones
zone.
who have a house,
Yeah.
like, you know, so bands can come and practice here, and all of us were in bands, so we were all practicing. Yeah, so it was a nice like place of just kind of like industry, you know, of just like kind of like everyone able to like, it was always like, you know, there were like 9 people who didn't live in the house kind of at any given moment, which was really nice at, you know, like especially in that early time, because it was just like, you know, people working on zines or just like hanging out and playing games and, you know, like practicing, and there was all these like new ideas coming in. So the house, you know, we've been there for almost 6 years now, and you know, I mean, we've had roommates move out. There's less people who live there now, and as a result, you know, everyone kind of moves into their own space. So there's less bands that practice there now, but like Gravers Lane still practices there. A couple bands every kind of. It's a good like. A lot of bands will practice kind of in between things if they're like, hey,
Sure.
you know, place we normally practice fell through. Like, can we come through? So we still have a lot of stuff set up, and bands still come through all the time. And then we house a lot of bands when they're on tour and stuff, and just get to kind of hang out. And then the office is based out of there for the label. Yeah, I mean, like it's really just like, yeah, and in a way it's like a hub. You know, we just try and keep it open as a creative space for people who like want to need access to a space, you know, and don't really have that themselves for whatever
Right.
reason or another.
Yeah, was there ever kind of like a some kind of critical mass moment where sort of like, you know, you and all your friends, well, you know, we're making music and we're recording music and something, and then it's almost like, wow, actually, like we've built something that is sort of snowballing and has its own gravity in the Delaware scene or the punk scene. Was there sort of like a point where all of a sudden you looked at what you were doing and you said, oh, wow, this is kind of something, you know?
Yeah, is honestly, it was actually probably several years after that point had happened. I'm not a very like nostalgic. Like I don't tend to be like, oh, I remember back when.
No, give me poetry.
Yeah. So I'm much more just kind of like, cool, I have to do this today, so I'll do that. But it was like early 2021, and I just like walked into the office because I had to like send emails about, I think, Death by Indies. Like we re-released a couple like records that they'd put out. I just had to send some emails about that, and I kind of like stopped and looked around, and like there was effectively no movement happening. We weren't really selling any records at all. It was like very much still the pandemic. Shows were kind of just starting to happen again. But I like looked around, and I was like, oh, when I was like 17 and someone had said to me like, oh, what would be your like ideal thing? It would be like, oh, it'd probably be to live in a house where like bands practice and like everyone has access to like create music and like has some sort of avenue to like put that out, and like shows happen not once every like 3 months, you know, because our scene very much was just kind of like, cool, like whenever one of us is able to convince like our parents to let us throw a show in their basement, or like someone's birthday party is happening, or like you know, we didn't get booted from some open mic night for being too loud or whatever the fuck, like you know, that was very much just kind of like, wow, it'd be so cool if we like had a place to practice regularly, or like someone could put a record, you know. And I just like walked in, it was just this very normal thing, and I was just like, this is fucking cool. So for me, that was probably that moment, just some like random day in like November 2021. But really, I think in terms of like our little like scene, there was a zine that Stacy Pinkowitz, who's someone in the scene who's over there now, and I had put out a zine called Disturbance that we put out like every month between like 2018 and 2020, and yeah, it was just like a monthly zine that just like listed a bunch of shows, and we would always do like interviews with bands, and people would just write like show reviews and band reviews and pieces just about Delaware things in general. And really, I felt like that helped a lot in terms of letting people know what was going on. Because,
Sure.
I mean, like, Stacy and I worked on it, but, like, Stacy very much, like, did that. And she would distribute. I mean, we had a print run. It was every month. And by the end, our print run was, like, 400 to 500 copies every month, which is insane for, like, a strictly, like, single scene-based kind of thing
that's a lot
to exist. So, and it was just, like, every week was just dropping off, you know, like 10 copies at a restaurant or a record shop or some coffee shop or, you know, and just constantly getting that. And so it was really interesting because right around the time the pandemic started, basically, it was like a show went from regularly having like, oh, wow, like 30 people showed up. That's a pretty good show, to like pretty much every show had consistently like 50, maybe 60 people. And that was just like a normal house show on like a Tuesday night. Like it was like, you know, excuse me. So that was, I think that was in terms of like on a more like kind of cultural level. That was more when I felt like things were really starting to hit their stride. And then, you know, the pandemic kind of poo-pooed all over that. But yeah, I guess if that answers your question.
Yeah, so let me ask you, what's next for Impetus? What's going on in the present and in the future? And, you know, how can we look out for what's next?
Yeah,
you know?
So we've kind of got our footing again on putting out, like, you know, a lot of the bands that had kind of over the pandemic had written a bunch of stuff, you know, kind of have finally recorded a lot of that, or are kind of ready to release it. So we've got Think Machine's album coming out next week, actually, which will be really cool and I'm very excited for. And I'm sure they will talk about that later on. But so we've got that coming out, and then working on a Death by Indie release coming out likely sometime in spring. There was a band that I was in called Kindred with Evan from Think Machine and Declan from Death by Indie. And that record will probably come out sometime early, mid-spring-ish next year as well. And besides that, there's just a lot of bands that are like kind of in that working on stuff thing. A lot of what we do now is kind of essentially like an imprint of the label called like Impetus Manufacturing Company, which is basically just the label has limited funds, right? Like because we work within a specific scene, we don't always have like a crazy cash flow, right? Like,
you're not like Taylor Swift or
right.
nothing,
Unfortunately,
right?
you know, like for whatever reason, you know, our weird punk scene doesn't sell as much records as Adele. I don't get it, but you know. So whenever that happens, you know, whenever it happens that we're kind of between releases and we're short, like, you know, we're short enough money that we can't really fund someone's release in the way that we would like to. Basically, we'll offer kind of a like, hey, we'll handle manufacturing and we'll handle distribution, but we basically won't handle promotion. So like,
okay,
but we can essentially lend our name and distribution, so we can sell like wholesale to like local shops and distributors and mail order places and stuff. So that's a good way for us to kind of still be able to help people out without like necessarily needing to like put all of the like manpower, which essentially means me and Liv, who runs the label with me, sending dozens of emails out a week. You know, effectively, we don't have to go, you know, spend all of our time doing that
right,
when we can't really afford it. So So we've got a couple things in that regard also coming up. But besides that, most of it's just the same stuff, you know, trying to keep the office from becoming like a hoarder's den. I tend to throw...
See, I always I have this picture in my mind. I think of Impetus House, and I just see like indoor like skating ramps and stuff like that.
I would love
is
that.
Is it as fun as that, or is it a little more business oriented, or you know?
It can be. So we actually just moved the office over the weekend. For the last like 4.5 years, it's been like this one room kind of right off of the kitchen. But we recently converted it to Nate's old room. Nate from Think Machine, he lived there for a while. And we turned his room into kind of the new office. So
All right.
Currently, it looks much... Well, the office looks like a complete shit show because...
Well, what's the fun? Do you have like dartboards, Pac-Man machine? Like what do you?
We
what
have
do you
a
got?
ton of board games. That was my like COVID lost my mind and like didn't have anything to do, so I just got really into tabletop games.
Sure.
So I have like too many of those.
Gloomhaven.
Yeah, got Gloomhaven. Yeah, and yeah, so this is my kind of public outing as a nerd, I guess. But yeah, so there's a lot of that and like just kind of records and a lot of like notes and letters from people who have like stayed at the house and or like played a show with us or bought a record and liked it and stuff. Yeah, recently we've been trying to kind of make the space a little bit more like I think a space like my mom wants to hang out in, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like kind of actually start start asking like, does this rug actually like match the kind of like vibe that we're trying to I got some curtains over the last couple weeks, and so I was talking with Eli from Kobuka. He lives in Jersey, and I had stayed at his house, and he'd put out like sheets on the couch that I was sleeping on. And I was like, what's up with the sheets? And he was just like, oh, I realized I started thinking about my house, not in comparison to like my friends' houses, but like my parents' house. And I was like, oh, interesting. So, and he told me he now expects me to put on sheets if he's going to come over and stay over. So like,
Impetus House is starting to adult. A little bit,
yeah. So
right?
the ante has been upped a little bit. So yeah, vacuuming a little more regularly, that kind of thing.
All right. Well, Diego, it's been great talking. Before we go to break, any last words you want to say about Impetus?
Thanks for having interest and having us on here. This is cool.
Absolutely. Thank you. Stick around. We'll have Think Machine on after a brief intermission. Thanks for tuning in to Koh Show Live.
Watch the sky turn from pink to black. Throw the bills all in a stack. Pull the weeds and all your troubles for another day. Mouth is dry and I'm too stoned. Leave all the nitpick alone. Put the kids to bed now. We gotta get a rest. Give a smile and you smile back. Ain't like we're keeping track. Everything right and wrong. Try and leave it alone. Wish that I could change the way moving through, but still I stay stuck on everything that is wrong, and we all know how that goes. Watch the hours passing by, forget the words and still I try. Play it like I know the way, but I never really know. Watch us turn from young to old. Kept paint to black. Throw the bills all in a stack. Pull the weeds and all your troubles for another day.
Tell me, do you really believe everything they told you on the TV screen? You planned your life to be a grown-up version of a teenage dream. So much greener on the other side. No more working for your money. And if you don't know now what you don't know then, I guess you never really understand. Staring at the edge, looking at that open door. Don't stop running, there it is, what you waiting for? Everybody wants, all you got to do is go. Your feet don't hit that road, you got me coming home. Oh, you got me coming home. After all this time, shine's a little brighter than it used to shine. Maybe not all it seems, maybe getting old is the way that feels. You said you know that line, but you're trying to get it on before you're out of time. And if you don't know now what you don't know then, guess you never really understand. Staring at the edge, looking at that open door. How come you don't start running? There it is, what you waiting for? Everybody wants
Say good morning, how you do? Got all the weight that I can take on. But if you need me, I got you. Feeling flat, sing a song now. Maybe that'll lift them blues. Throats fall shut, I cry cold turkey. Baby, you and me both know the truth. Feeling flat, get my nails done. Rub some bleach on my hair too. $300 later, baby. Bought myself some flowers too. Feeling fine any day now. Say it and it becomes true. Leave all the trouble in the rear view. Sun come up and we all gotta choose. Feeling flat for so long now. I done all there is to do. 37 come tomorrow. Baby, getting long in the tooth. Feeling flat, can I borrow? Time to make everything right. Maybe I'll dream a dream. I've been flat morning, noon, and night. Feeling fine any day now. Say it and it becomes true. Leave all the trouble in the rear view. Sun come up and we all gotta choose.
This next song is called Torture Me. Listening to you breathe, watching you fall asleep. My beating heart, all my dreams fall apart. Crossing my hands to stay, worried my thoughts may stray. Hard to breathe, cannot stay, cannot move.
down in the morning, still down in the afternoon. I sent you a warning, but I might have played my hand too soon. I'm here if you want me. I'm here forevermore. I might drown in the desert, and if I can't find you there, if I can get myself out of this place tonight. I called for a carriage. I said, drive, take me back into town. Morning light through the bars on the street. I set my suitcase down. I broke out the whole body, or at least the ones that hadn't already passed out on the floor. I took you up into my arms, and we just about busted down the bedroom door. I'm here if you want me. I'm here forevermore. I might drown in the desert air if I can't find you there. If I can get myself out of this place tonight. If I can get myself out of this place tonight. I woke up, it was freezing. I was sleeping on a concrete floor. Morning light through the bars came streaming. I cried out to the Lord. I'm here if you want me. I'm here forevermore. I might drown are bound to lose our ground. Sit down, turn yourself around. Stand up, hits the ground, goes around. I know you're on my side. Lay down, cover up and take a dive. I fall in, step inside. I fall out, take a drag on the chin. You're falling down so lights go dim. Lose all fear within. I can stop the branches, the blood from the vine. Pale red wine.
Take the long way home, singing songs with the radio. Did Daniel Johnston really mean what he said? True love finds us in the end. Of all the stories that I've ever told, all the things I bought and sold, I give my loving for free. Talked about setting a bed on fire. I've been a bitch and you've been a liar. Would you still want me if I didn't give away my loving for free? Years putting lines on our faces. Sometimes you're great and other times you're wasted. What does it matter anyway? Why do we give a shit what people say? Maybe we're just two fools, loving and fighting since high school. Did Daniel Johnston really mean what he said? True love finds us in the end.
The child, is that what it means? Being pro-life, you fucking hypocrites make no sense. You are just a bunch of cowards scared of women having a voice. So you deprive us of the choice. I'm more than the organs inside me. I am not an old body. We're going backwards and it makes me wanna cry. I feel so helpless and I know the reason why. They should bust us now, we won't give up the fight. This song we will not know for sure. Dinosaurs must die. But you don't want any positions about living up ways on people of color. You want us to feel voices, but you can't take away our voices. This ain't no age that you're in. We will fight for the rights we need. We're going backwards and it makes me wanna cry. I feel so helpless and I know the reason why. They should bust out now, we won't give up the fight. But you will not know for sure. Dinosaurs must die.
I'm not sure how to feel, but I know this part of me is real. I don't think it's wrong to have bad thoughts, but it's wrong to keep thinking them. I thought this would be the end of it, well in the end it turns to blue.
Welcome back to Act 2, Monday, December 4th, Koh Show Live. We got Think Machine in for you on our Impetus Records showcase show. Let's go. Think Machine, the stage is yours.
everybody. Thank you. Man. We're Think Machine from Wilmington, Delaware. And we're happy to be here. And Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Boo.
I just want to say that 5-string looks really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, it just looks really cool. I've never made a call out like that before.
That's how I take this thing out.
Oh, man. Now, anybody who has seen us over the span of like the last 3 years has heard us talk extensively about an album that we're working on. And after a very, very, very long time, we finally are able to say with 100% certainty that we have an album coming out December 15th. Those last 2 songs that we played are the first 2 songs on that record. This is the 3rd song off of that record, and you might know it. Thank you. After all, it's almost over. What the hell, we can't keep focus. Who fucking cares? If I give up, I don't want to feel like everything is just for nothing. I overwhelmed. When I feel like I have purpose, who fucking cares? If I give up, what sort of difference does it make when I'm alone? Try not to ask myself because I'm scared of letting go. In the given situation, do I even have a choice? Is it alright to choose in all this fucking war? What sort of difference does it make when I'm alone? If I stay by myself, that's all I'll ever know. Man. I think now is as good a time as any to address that we have a perhaps unfamiliar face to many of you standing up here with us. We'd like everybody to welcome our good friend Artie into Think Machine. This is his first time playing with us live, and we're happy to have him. And also, a big shout out to Ginger Fox Productions for putting together the wonderful Halloween show that they did this year, because otherwise we would not have met Artie and had a really awesome bassist. So this next one's an older one. I hope you like it.
There's no one there. I know they have their own lives, but it's not fair. They're breathing so easily and they're gasping for air. There's people all around me, but there's no one there. There's no one there.
How you doing, buddy?
All right.
Good. Oh, Lord. Lordy, Lord, it is hot. tired of breaking things. I'm so tired. Haha, we tricked you. Oh my god. I really can't put into words how excited we are to put this record out. There's been a lot of work that's been put into this, but this is something that Evan and I have been working on for a really long time, and I know is very near and dear to us. So I really hope that it means half as much as to any of you as it does to us. And if you want to hear me get even more mushy about it, come to our release show on December 14th at the Queen in Wilmington, Delaware.
you so much to the Koh Show for having us on tonight. We have tried on multiple occasions to get the schedule that we could actually do this, but every single time before this, something happened. So thank you to Diego for forcing us to actually make sure that we can make this happen. Oh, crap. Oops.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I guess I could like jokingly play AC/DC songs. Something we do.
This is our last song for tonight. It's an older one. It's one of my favorites.
Well, maybe it's all just in your head. Maybe it's
Okie dokie. So you guys are called Think Machine. These guys are Think Machine. That was freaking insane.
Thank you.
So we wanted to, in honor of the Impetus Records showcase, we're going to spin things up in a funny way tonight, right? Which is that. So we interviewed Diego after Death by Indy, but we never even really talked to Death by Indy. And maybe it'd be a little fun to set you guys up and like choose your fighter, like Ryu versus Chun-Li. On one side, you guys. On the other side, Death by Indy, and we'll have like just a really weird conversation, and also about being a part of Impetus and everything. So, all right, Death by Indy. If you guys aren't, I don't know if you guys are listening to what I'm saying, but I'm saying like, it's time for you to get on stage.
You don't have a microphone,
So.
you're not heard.
Sure. I'll share with Nate.
We can share.
On the mic.
We can share.
Choose your fighter.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I'm here.
I can be with Evan.
All right. All right. So here's how I want to start with. Let's say
Hit us with the zinger. Okay. Get deep. Introspective.
Have you
Spiritual.
ever gone into Impetus House like, okay, we're going to record some music today in Impetus House.
No.
We don't
And-
record at Impetus House. I don't know about Think Machine.
Continue.
We've done it before.
Well, let's forget you said that so I can make my joke happen. All right? Do you ever go into the room at Impetus House ready to record?
Which room?
Just
The basement is where we practice,
Just
but
let me do the bit.
Testing.
Do you ever go into the room to record and you're like, ew, it smells like Think Machine in here?
Usually it just smells like black mold.
No.
Deep cut.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty gassy, so I mean, there's probably a pretty distinct Think Machine smell.
You got 2 members with IBS and
We got.
IBS!
constantly sharding during shows and not telling anybody until like weeks later.
Who else has it?
Me.
All right.
Undiagnosed is the other death.
Oh, there's 3 people. All right.
3 people with what?
My body doesn't like
irritable bowel
lactose.
syndrome.
That's kind of different, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I just be farting. I don't know.
I have
Drink your
IBS. Are you
kombucha.
kidding me? 4 people. Yeah. It's awful.
I definitely
There's
killed
no
the-
control. Our food supply
I
is
definitely
poison.
killed the
There's-
bathroom at Boot and Saddle.
yeah.
That's why it closed.
Which show?
Yeah.
Which show was it?
I don't know. I can't remember because it was.
Declan once took a
Which
really
show
big
made you
shit
shit?
during Alex
All right.
G.
Took a lot out.
Yeah, he played the same set. He's been playing the same set for like over 2 years, and I'm like,
Okay.
wow.
All right. Everybody,
Congratulations.
everyone, I want you to take a deep breath. Just be like, all right. Here's my next. No, Mike, no. All right. He didn't really do that. So. Listen.
I don't think they'll
Listen.
believe he's here.
Let me get to my question. I think this.
I'm just fucking.
It's on. It's not on. It's not on.
All right.
It's just on.
A really interesting thing. So I was doing my thing. I'm googling the bands that are going to be on the show. Think Machine. I came across this thing. This could have been on like your Spotify account or something. A description of your music as Delaware core, and I thought that was really cool. And I also thought, Impetus Records, Death by Indy, the Delaware punk scene, Delaware core. What is that? Let's go ahead and mash that up now. All the bands, everybody, let's jump in.
Limestone. Something
That's it.
permeable. Delaware core. Well, we're from Delaware, and we all play music. That's it.
It's hard.
Yeah, I feel like
It's hardcore.
genre is one of those things where it's like if you ask like a different person, like what the same genre is. Like if you're like, hey, what's hardcore to you, versus what's hardcore to you. Everybody has like wildly different interpretations, and they all get weirdly defensive about it and angry. So I kind of like, rather than be like, oh, you know, we're like post-hardcore, we're like post-punk, kind of math rock, post-nipplecore, Godzilla rock. It's just like, it's a lot easier to just be like, you know, yeah, we're Delaware core. You know, that's what
We've chosen the term frog rock. That's
Frog
that's
rock.
our current nomer. That's, you know, what the vibe is. Who knows what it'll be, you know, next year, next week.
For me, the definition of Delaware core is a subset of bands in a geographic region that's specifically influenced by the greatest Delaware band to have ever existed. The Enfields.
I have no idea what that is.
Mergers.
Oh man.
Exactly. Yeah, Diego's the only one. They have the best like garage rock band of the '60s, and yeah.
Yeah, you guys are more Delaware core than I am then, because I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're a true Delaware core, you'd know.
Death Band
See,
only
there was
been
a thing.
Delaware core for like 2 years.
Honestly, listen.
Mergers sucked.
I had a
Just
plan.
kidding, I love Mergers.
Listen,
That's an in-joke to
I had
to
a plan
t-shirt,
in
sorry.
my mind to bring it all back to like, you're Delaware core, we're Delaware core, I'm Delaware core, everyone's Delaware core, and you just cut me out. You're just like,
I lived in Claymont for a year, and all I got was asthma from all the oil refineries.
Oh my God!
I mean, I'm living in the best state right now, the Keystone State, baby.
yeah.
Get out of here.
I'm just a visitor here.
All right, yeah.
Thanks
Well,
for-
I'm gonna.
That's
Yeah.
cheaper.
Don't
here.
drink the tap
For
water.
now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I also got cancer from Claymont tap water.
Okay. Well, that's Delaware core. And so on the other.
So Nate,
other
what are
side.
some of the themes on your upcoming album?
I'm sorry if you had better expectations.
So let's also talk about Impetus Records, right? Because that's the showcase tonight. You guys are like hardcore, tried and true Impetus Records, and so talk about it. What's it like being with Impetus, and like how enthused are you for keeping it all going and all of it? No, I'm sorry,
Impetus is something that is, I think, really special to all of us. But I know for me, I remember Diego. I met Diego at a very like formative point in my life, where I was in a band with Evan in high school, and we were just trying our best to just be a band and play shows. But when you're a 16 or 17-year-old kid and you know, you Google where can I play music, and everything is like, oh, try this bar in town, that doesn't really leave you with many options. So what we were doing is, you know, just playing the same open mic every month, and hoping that eventually we would play a real show. And it wasn't until really I like was introduced to Diego and a lot of the other people in the Impetus lore that I kind of understood that you can just like make shows happen. You can just get in the basement. You can rent a community center. You can bug your local record shop, and you can host your own shows. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be like a venue that is, you know, hosting all these big shows all the time. If you want to be a part of a community, it's as simple as making that community happen. And so, Impetus for me is as Diego I think says very often is about documenting that community. So it's been a very special thing to be able to work on different music over the years and be able to look back at it, because people like Diego are making sure that we're able to have this for hopefully a very long time, and continue to do that for whatever we work on. Yes, that's one of the great things about Impetus.
Yeah, when I met Diego, I asked if my band could possibly be on Impetus, and he said no. To be fair, we were a Philly band. He was like, we only work with Delaware, and I was, at the time I was like, what's
It's like we only do normal counts of like 4/4 time and like maybe sometimes
because,
like
I
a
think
song
we
in
should
3 or
dance,
something like
and I
that.
wasn't, there's no about like it literally was
You're-
like, yeah,
you're-
y'all are in Delaware, so I was like,
Counting in
Delaware
7.
core only.
But then like you know, joining Think Machine and everything, I was like, okay, because I remember like seeing like I'm from like the Coatesville, Westchester area, so for me like local shows as a teenager, young adult were at Fenario in Westchester, and I remember seeing rest in peace. I remember seeing just like bored one night, just driving to Westchester, catching a bill, and seeing Merger play at Fenario, and like seeing all these people that kind of looked familiar, and it was, you know, and then like seeing like the Disturbance scene and everything, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, because like in Philly, like it's very much like it's a very dog-eat-dog like world and scene in Philly, especially even then. And it's a dog-eat-dog world. But with Delaware, like it just like I was like so like attracted to it because like people were like genuinely like trying to build each other up, and instead of being like, oh, I'll support you, and then when you get big, you'll help me get big, and that's how music works. It was very much like, y'all, we're in this together. We're in like the second smallest state, and like most of the world sees us as a tax haven. So like, might as well just like be genuine in this shit. And you know, I'm in Think Machine. I really see that. It was really awesome. Go
Cool.
Birds. Go Birds.
I think it'd be Death by Andy. Your take on this?
I really love the Delaware scene for those
Delaware fucking
reasons.
rocks.
Everyone cares.
All right.
Frederick, Maryland. It's like 2 hours away. I
So
played there all my
there's
life.
only like 2 like native Delaware people out of all of us at this point. Really? Like, it's just
Yeah, but
me.
we've
Well,
been
yeah,
here
but that
for
shows
the
how
foundation
good
of
Delaware
I'm
is.
only like 3 years old.
The rent is cheaper here, so it's like I just drive to Philly.
But also, like, people care musically. We both came from a town where there were, like, a decent amount of bands, but, like, nobody really put in the effort to put things together, sustain a community. It was just like, every once in a while, let's do this thing. And I feel like, at least my experience in the Delaware scene, it's a lot less self-serving than, like, maybe I've seen in other scenes. Everyone's just kind of in it to, like, have fun and have creative expression. Like, we all kind of realize how important that is to survive in capitalism. I've kind of first discovered Impetus through the Disturbance scene when I went to University of Delaware and met Stacey and Diego. And at the time, I was a photographer, just started, and I like contributed that way to the zine. And it wasn't until after it ended that I started playing music. So I'm very thankful to kind of the stepping stones the Delaware music scene has provided me just creatively. It's really cool to get to do something I never thought I'd do.
Yeah, and I've been playing music for over a decade, and no one gave a shit until I moved to Delaware.
Oh!
Delaware, coming correct. Delaware core, right?
I moved here for a girl.
Delaware, Declan did too. Declan moved here for me.
Is that like
How'd that work out for you?
Liberty Lady Delaware?
It sucked. For
I was
you,
gonna
dude.
say it worked out well.
That's you.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I moved to Claymont for a girl, and all I got was asthma.
Well, I got asthma too, probably.
Born and bred, baby.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right. Well, I think we've heard from everyone on the issue at this point, so it just may be time
Well,
to.
there's more than one issue.
Let's talk about.
Well, I think we might have covered them all the good ones.
What's going on in Venezuela? Shit's looking weird.
Free
It's like
Palestine.
another Kuwait situation.
Yeah. We gotta get Hamas out of Venezuela.
Oh my god. Time to cut it.
All right.
I'm surprised.
With that-
I'll probably be driving home on 95 and see that on a billboard at this point. Yeah, right? I know.
All right.
I want to crash my car into.
All right, everybody. We're a little bit over time, so
What is?
I think it's time. It might be time to land the plane now. So, Impetus Records, Think Machine, Death by Andy,
Playing Neverland.
It's an amazing night of music. It was great.
Right, I'll just keep going around this.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Free Palestine.
Impetus Records. My birthright. You're the one I stay for. The soul of you that eats you up, naked and repulsive. Come with me, I'll lift you up. Don't you know what the time is? Everybody thinks they can shake it once in a while, but nobody does. You can be my wicked son. I'll be your protector. Raise a glass to everyone and free them of all matters. We'll move into a haunted house. You're at the end of history. The world's as quiet as a mouse. It's not much of a mystery. Everybody thinks they can beat me once in a while, but nobody does. Everything will go as planned if you still believe in me. It's all here in the palm of my hand. If you still need me, I'm powerless without